and coming on in the room. So I'm in here by myself today, so I'm gonna get everything linked up and we're gonna have a good day. Hi, how's everybody doing today? What's up? Hopefully everybody's doing great. Hold tight just a second. Let's see here. All right, I'm getting some things linked up here on my computer. So give me just a moment. I am, sometimes things work great, sometimes they don't. So just give me just a minute and we will get it going. Don't know why it's not wanting to work for me today. Here we go. How's everybody doing as you guys are coming in and I'm getting it together, you know, because like I said, I'm in here by myself today, so just bear with me. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I got a lot of exciting stuff planned. I cannot wait. It's going to be a great show as always. Hold tight just a moment. All right. I got to save that. See if I can get the Instagram working. All right. Okay, so we're not on Instagram today. So if y'all usually tune in through the Instagram, it looks like it's not wanting to work for me today. So welcome on in. I'm gonna see if I can get the Facebook going. So hold tight just a minute, and we will get. Oh, there we are. Awesome. Good to see everybody. What's happening? No rain in Iowa. Oh, that's good. Good. Is it sunny and nice and warm? Hopefully it's nice and pretty wherever you are at and watching and all of the things. So we hey Hannah, we've almost made it to the end of the work week, right? Isn't that good? We've almost made it to the end of the work week. It's always a good thing. Absolutely. So yeah, thank you for tuning in today. As you guys know, it's hot. Where are you at, Kimbo? Raining in Endicott, New York. Oh, Florida. Yeah. It's been really hot here. Well, it's been I wouldn't say really, really hot, but it's been fairly warm this week here in Houston, about mid-90s. So, which is pretty hot. So, I mean, to this Midwest girl, that's hot, right? So good to see everybody. Brand new consultant. That is so exciting. Robin, welcome on in. We are just getting started. I'm getting everything linked up. I have a lot of exciting stuff planned for you guys today. We're going to continue on our conversation. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Victoria. On Jasmine, and then I put together a bunch of new recipes, and we're going to talk about this incredible PZTV show and whatever else you guys want to see. You know, this is really, we do this for you and just so y'all can kind of get some, you know, a feel for really what blends well together. And just so in case you missed, you know, some of the PZTV shows that we do, this is always for you guys. So if there's something special that you want to see, all you got to do is ask me. I have an entire set in here. I might just have to run and get it. It's pretty simple. So definitely the Midwest is back to fall. Yeah, I heard that. It's a little cool and rainy, isn't it? There's anything you guys want to see, definitely let me know. One more workday and you're on vacation. Tara, you're going to Florida, right? Isn't that where you said you were going? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Tammy. Hi, everybody. What's happening? How are you guys? It's a good day, right? Good day. I love it. Yeah, so I'm in here by myself today. It's a little quiet in here in the studio. Usually, it's a little busier than it is. But what we're going to do is we're going to dive into, our discussion on Jasmine. I have learned so much. You blended Tiki Beach and Endless Summer. Isn't that an amazing blend? I have learned so much about Jasmine and all of these different fragrances, that we've been speaking on. It's just been really, really fun, right? It's been really fun. I've learned a lot over the course of our studies, and the whole purpose behind the scent focus is so that you guys understand, you know, when you purchase a fragrance that has a certain scent note, like this week we're talking about Jasmine in it, then it has certain benefits. Hi, Janice. And so forth, and so many more benefits than we would have thought, right? And so definitely keep your questions coming. Keep tapping that screen. Yesterday, or share us out. Always a good day. Oh, Shelly, you're so sweet. Yesterday, I did triple bags. Just so you guys know, I was busy. So let's do something fun today. If you do place an order, absolutely Let me know in the comments when we're live. I want to hear from you. I always want to hear from you guys. So talk to me today. And I got you. That's right. I do. Kima says, I'm not alone. What's my favorite go-to blend of all time? Oh my gosh, Kayla. That is so tough to say. I will say there's one in my office right now that I've been utilizing that has a couple retired fragrances, Vanilla Vibes and Amber Vanilla. So the two of those together, throw in a little bit of Fireside Vanilla. That's a really good blend. I don't know that my favorite current scent, hands down, Endless Summer. I love this one. Currently, this is amazing. I've been talking about this since it launched. So pretty. So I think it's kind of hard, right, to say what my favorite blend is because I've done so many. Hi, Chrissy. Yes, I will describe Beach Soul. So Beach Soul, of course, launched on Tuesday. I forgot that I need to mirror this. Hold tight just a second. So Chrissy's asking me to kind of give a description of this. So give me a minute so that I always forget on the TikTok. I want to mirror you guys. All right. Beach Soul has notes of freesia, warm sugar, and amber haze. So this one, I think we described this as like a really good beach babe fragrance, Chrissy, on the live on Tuesday. What I pull from this one is I really pull a lot of the amber at the tail end, which is my favorite. I love anything amber. We'll do a fragrance focus on amber. So again, freesia, warm sugar, and amber haze. I feel like this is, well, definitely, I mean, we have it in a body lotion spray. So definitely something that you would want in a body care line for sure. It's a really pretty fragrance. A lot of amber, not overly powerful on the floral. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. I almost feel like that we could have named this more of a golden fragrance. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it gives me kind of it gives me kind of a similar feeling, even though the fragrance notes are not the same. Well, I don't want to say it. I was going to say it reminds me a little bit of Moment of Calm, but the fragrance notes aren't the same. But it's like it's just a comforting smell. Like it's really pretty, like a really, really pretty. It's not overly floral. It's definitely not. It's just a really pretty fragrance. No, it's not. That's a great question. So it's not too similar to Beach Bum. I think what makes this different, Chrissy, is the freesia that's at the front. Beach Bum I wouldn't use as a body care, but this, of course, we've got the body lotion in it. So it's very pretty. So let's talk about that we're going to talk about these 4 fragrances that I have along the top here. Of course, all of these were launched on the PZTV, all the brand new ones, and they're just too good to not talk about. But I do want to give you guys some education on, is it similar to Pure Grace? You know what? That might be a kind of a good comparison, Alyssa. I love that fragrance. And Sunkissed. It's probably like a cross between Pure Grace and Sunkissed. That's a really good description. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think that if you like either one of those fragrances, then you'll definitely love this. But I would say Pure Grace, that's probably the closest. Thank you for that. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? Good to see everybody. What scent can you use to tone down Luxe Comfort? All right. I have a blend today that we're going to use Luxe Comfort in, Kima, so stick around. Let's talk about, we'll talk about that one here in a second. You got a Beth bag. Oh, I love it, Hope. That's awesome. I put a lot of bags in you guys' orders. It was so many that I couldn't hold the basket whenever I was walking and do the phone, because that's usually what I do. Like I hold the basket and the phone as I'm walking out to the warehouse, and I couldn't do that because there were so many bags that were in there. So hopefully today, you guys, if you place an order again, I'm going to do more bags. So definitely just keep that in mind and stuff. Nothing. I've just been yakking. It's just been great. You didn't miss anything at all. So we haven't even got started yet. We're going to talk about Jasmine and how is the shush coming soon. You got the oh my gosh, Hope. That's a pretty one. Do you love that one? You know what? Hope got my, hi Jessica. I'm good, girl. How are you? Hope got my coming soon fragrance. Was it orange, Hope? was it orange in color? I put that in my warmer at my house, just so y'all know. I talked about that last week. So I like to grab things from the warehouse sometimes. And it's like when I'm out there and I'm like, especially if my nose takes me to it, and I'm like, what do you got on here? You know, like I'm snooping or whatever it is. But the orange fragrance, I actually took a little bit of that home. Welcome, April. Good to have you today. And oh my goodness. All right. It was that one. I smelled that fragrance before I even got into my home. It is so strong, which I love, like a good strong fragrance. That's the Shush Coming Soon. Hopefully you loved it, because I absolutely loved it. I took a little bit of it home because I do sometimes. I feel like I go in waves. Maybe you guys can answer this. Sometimes I feel like I go in waves where I want to have something strong. Like I want something like really in my face. And then sometimes I'm like, I want something a little bit more subdued. You know, but most of the time I think I appreciate a good, strong fragrance. Would y'all agree? Definitely. So, hi, Dalton's Queen. How are you? Hi, Julie. What's up, girl? How are you? Definitely. Oh, you guys are so fun. Definitely. Yeah. Welcome to the herd. How awesome is that? It is good, and I may share it. Oh, okay. I didn't want to share mine, so it was too pretty. Definitely. No, it's not coming in the Scent Flirt box. But I can't talk about that because they told me I couldn't. But Scent Flirt's really good. Wow. What was that? Okay. Yeah. Scent Flirt's really, really good this month. It's definitely a must have. Is everybody aware, before I skip on, what Scent Flirt is? You have a cat? Heck yeah. If you have it, that's a great fragrance if you have an animal. Definitely. Y'all aware of what Scent Flirt is? I just want to make sure I got good stuff and everybody's in the know. Speaking of which, if you are, I know, Endless Summer is so good. If you are brand new to us here at Pink Zebra Home, give us a follow. I love to connect with you guys. So definitely #newbie. Let me know in the comments. And especially if you are a newbie that places an order today, let's just do that. If you are a newbie that places an order today, let me know actually anybody, if you place an order when I'm live, let me know. Okay. All right. So let's talk about jasmine. I gave you guys a lot of these facts already. I love it that it originated in the Himalayas, right? Tropical Asia. Especially in regions of India. Jasmine is cultivated in Egypt, Morocco, and China. Okay, most famous in Greece. And it's famous because perfumers actually harvest it because it's a high-end fragrance. Everybody knows that. When you think of jasmine, jasmine's in a ton of perfumes like amber, sandalwood, that sort of thing. Jasmine, hi Christine. Jasmine is definitely a very prominent fragrance note in a lot of fine perfumes. It's an instant mood booster. I almost said mood booster. That would have been funny. Hey Sandy, what's up, girl? Instant mood booster. It's, and it's interesting that we've talked about this because we did talk about lavender. I think lavender was the first focus, and then we did some coconut, then we did some citrus last week, and now we're on to jasmine, and all of them have that aromatherapy power, which is pretty interesting. It helps release serotonin and lift feelings of sadness or stress, which I think really says a lot, is that when, you use a fragrance, it can lift your mood. I mean, it's I don't know. I think that's cool, right? It's often used to encourage feelings of sensuality and self-love, calms anxiety, good for sleep, and hormonal balance. How about that? All right, women. It's known to support emotional well-being during PMS or menopause, and that would be about jasmine, okay? It's harvested at night before sunrise whenever the scent is stronger. I think that's really cool. So like they do it at nighttime so that they can get it. It must have something to do with the fact that it opens up during the daytime and it's not in the sun, of course it has to do with the sun. So, all right, fun stuff here. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing out on any facts because I had a bunch of fun facts and so forth. I gave you some places that we could go. We could totally go to France. I think this sounds really appealing. We could go to France and tour the jasmine fields and visit the Fragonard Perfume Museum. I really want to do that. I think that's what I should do. But then I couldn't hang with you guys. And I like to hang with you guys. So lots of fun. Ooh! FYP. I love it. Definitely. You need to buy some jasmine. I know, Jill. I need to buy all the jasmine. I definitely need to buy all the jasmine. All right. A little more fun facts. This is really cool. It takes 8,000 blossoms to produce just 1 milliliter of jasmine essential oil. And then the flowers must be handpicked before sunrise. All right. Jasmine contains compounds like linalool and benzoate acetate that interact with brain receptors to calm the nervous system, trigger feelings of happiness and sensuality. Let's see here. It's one of the few floral scents that continues to deepen over time on the skin. All right, so really, all right. Oh, you are so kind, Rhonda. Thank you so much. I want to say this. Okay, when you use a perfume, I want you guys to think about this for a second. And this is so true because this triggered a thought of mine. As you use a perfume, have you ever noticed throughout the daytime that it'll increase in fragrance, especially something that obviously has jasmine? Of course it shifts. Like you have that front note, that second note, that all of the different notes. But sometimes it can get stronger. It can get, it definitely can change. But it gives us a reason right here. It says jasmine is one of the few floral scents that continues to deepen over time on the skin, making it a favorite for base and heart notes and luxury perfumes. Makes it last long, right? Which is so fun. Yeah, see? We're learning stuff, friends. We're totally learning it. Gives me some suggestions for blending, which we're going to do here in just a second. I had some fun with this one today. Jasmine and sandalwood. Okay, that's sounds like a really delicious perfume. Jasmine and orange, jasmine and vanilla, all kinds of good ideas for blends, which is what we're going to do today. So Twilight Jasmine is so good. Hey, Amanda, how are you today? Good to see everybody. All right. Nope, Mohammed, I don't want to co-host with me. Do you guys remember that one time I did invite somebody on live? That was kind of funny, wasn't it? If you weren't on, it was we were live on TikTok, and I accidentally, sometimes my eyes probably do need to get checked. I pushed the button and I added them. It was yeah, we're not going to do that again. So I'm always really careful whenever I start pushing buttons. It's crazy, isn't it? Hi, Terry. How are you? Thank you guys for the gifts. Yes, I love it that you are loving. It is good. And honestly, I'll tell you what, like I said, you get to know exactly what it is that you're blending or why it is that you're purchasing it, which is really important, right? Okay, so let me flip through. Let me make sure I give you some jasmine scents first. Let's start off with this. This is the one that I did that I thought looked really interesting. I do have some other ones. Of course I have some other ones. All right, so I have a little bit of a hodgepodge with some of the recipes that we from Tuesday night's show. So we'll do that too. All right. So the first fragrance that I have does have jasmine in it in one of the fragrances, which is water lily and melon. Friends, this was the Paisley pick that came out in January, and everybody lost their minds. Loved it. Like, it was so pretty. Lost their minds. Lots of purchases. Your fragrance notes are water lily, summer melon, and white jasmine. So you're going to smell that jasmine fragrance. It is almost the weekend. Yes. It's a little Friday. I agree with you, Yolanda. That's a good way to put it. So water lily and melon is your first fragrance. Very, very pretty. So that's what we're going to use in this one. I did not name this one. So if you guys want to name it, by all means, you can name it. You could name it for me if you wanted to. All right. And the other two fragrances that we're going to grab, this is a really serene fragrance. I'll probably talk about this one next week because we're going to talk about vanilla. Salt Mist and Nerali. Orange flower, sea salt, and vanilla woods. All right, I'm already excited about this. I have not mixed this one, just so you know. This is going to be first sniff. It is. Hi, Brenda. I love watermelon, juicy watermelon, and sugar, right? This is like as basic watermelon, like pure watermelon bubblegum is what this reminds me of. So juicy. You know what? This is I forgot about this one being a good strong fragrance too. This one, I bet you I could smell this one from my back porch. Yeah, so I love watermelon. All right, we're going to blend the three of these together. And I almost feel like this is going to give me like a spa watermelon vibe. Kind of. Hi there, dear. How are you? Good to see you. You have those tuned and warmer, and it's so good mixed. See? I know, this is where great recipes are made, right? Right here at the PZTV studio, and then with you at home. It's good stuff. It is, it is. All right, so as we're blending this, think about what you would call this, and then tell me what you're doing for Memorial Day, because I need some ideas. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing after you tell me. Tell me what you're doing for Memorial Day weekend. I want to hear, and then what you would call this. Any ideas? Is that too many questions? Jazzy Fizzle? I love it. That's really cute. What would you call it? Well, I love watermelon, or water lily and melon, and then salt mist neroli, because I didn't name it. All right. It's fantastic. So what's so fun about this? You're going to the beach? Oh, I want to go to the beach. That sounds fun. I want to go to the beach. I live so close to the beach. I should go to the beach. Sounds fun. Definitely sounds lots of fun. Lots of fun. Salt mist and neroli. I love watermelon and water lily and melon. This is like a floral. This is like it's a cross between a floral fruit, almost like juicy melon. Juicy melon. Well, that's almost too close. Oh, okay. Awesome, Liz. This is almost too close to, we have juicy watermelon, or I love watermelon. I don't know if we would, or I love watermelon. I don't know if we want to call it juicy melon. Keep those comments coming. Definitely. Water lily and melon, salt mist and neroli. Yeah, you guys give it a name. So we do have a Memorial Day party on Saturday to go to if we want to go. You're going to the beach too, grilling out? We haven't made a decision yet. We've got a lot of things coming up in the air. I don't really want to do this, but I don't really have a choice. I have to car shop this weekend. It's been quite the ordeal. So that's probably what's on the horizon for me, if everything goes as planned. Which it's kind of exciting because I think, they typically give good deals over Memorial Day weekend, right? I don't know. I hate car shopping. Do you guys like that process? I don't like it at all. Melon Breeze. I like that, Brianna. Let's go with that. That's really cute. Yes. I called one of the blends you made that you didn't name Isle of Calm. It had blueberry, lavender, coconut, and cotton, and salt mist. I bet that smelled good. Did I think that smelled good? We're going to call this Melon Breeze. I like that one. Melon Breeze. All right. It's really pretty. Definitely a pretty blend. I'm going to give away a lot of bags today because I just do that. So in case you're wondering, if you place an order today, I'm going to be dropping bags in your packages. I totally am. I'm totally going to do it. Like I do it every time, but I'll do extra. How about that? And I trust me, I did extra yesterday. I did. All right, so we're going to leave that salt mist out, and I'm going to blend up some other stuff. Misty Melon's cute too. I like that one. That's cute. Yeah, anything you guys want to name it. It's, naming is not my forte. Blending is my forte. That's kind of where I excel. So they say don't stop what you're good at, right? I'll let you guys name it more often probably than I should. Sometimes I'm like, that smells really good, but that name is really lame. It's because I named it. You guys didn't. All right, this next one has a lot of jasmine. In case you're tuning in, we've been talking about jasmine all week in addition to PZTV because that's what we did Tuesday night. A lot of fun, a lot of different, actually, I have that LED light I'm going to go pull here in just a second. A lot of different awesome products that we launched. So definitely take a look. I have everything pinned up. If you are watching from pinkzebrahome.com, you can actually watch and shop at the same time. So definitely, take a peek there. But we are going to pull, I have 3 different fragrances. So I have what's called Clean Comforts. Definitely, why, thank you, April. That's super exciting. Everybody welcome April to the Pink Zebra family. That's awesome. I love it. So we have Clean Comforts, warm jasmine, sage and amber. Very, very pretty fragrance. Like this one a lot, actually. Citrus jasmine, mandarin, bergamot, and jasmine. This is a strong citrus, but it's got a gorgeous floral note. I feel like that needs to be in a luxury spa. And then salt mist and neroli. All right, so we're going to blend the 3 of these together. These are all jasmine base, right? Except, well, the exception, I guess, of the salt mist and neroli. But I did pull that because it has that orange component. So let's see what happens with this one. I'm calling this one Salty Citrus. Salty Citrus. So in case you're wondering, that's what this one is called. Salty Citrus. I thought that's kind of cute. It kind of rolls, right? Definitely probably a little bit floral, obviously with the jasmine, the 2 fragrances that have jasmine in it. But yeah, that's really pretty. I'll tell you what I want to do. Okay, I don't do this very often at all. Normally when I give you guys recipes, I give you equal parts. So I tell you that when you blend, you need to do equal parts of everything. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do something different. So hold tight. I want you to go heavier on Clean Comforts. All right. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go a little heavier on that. What I mean by that, we're going to go primarily at least probably 6 scoops of the Clean Comforts per bag. Hey, Geraldine, what's up? And I'm going to tell you why I wanted to do that. It's because I'm really pulling the citrus out of the 2 of these, which is citrus, jasmine, and salt mist neroli, or, well, it's the citrus is really strong. I want to be able to smell the jasmine. And that worked. All right, so I want you to keep that in mind, at least 6 scoops of Clean Comfort. So this one's not going to be equal parts. You could even go 7. Fun fact about blending, that it's really basically whatever it is that you want. If you want it to smell a little stronger like something else, it's kind of like baking. Then I'll go a little stronger on whatever it is. Or if I want it to smell lesser, then I go, and so forth. Like if I'm baking with cinnamon, I add more cinnamon or whatever it is. Same thing with fragrance. And the exact same thing whenever you're blending custom bags, right? All right, so I want to go grab, hold tight for a minute. I wanted to grab this cute little dude because he is actually on, and I want to talk about him for just a second. So this is the LED light that we launched on PZTV. It's actually got wax in it, so that's probably not a good move. You guys have seen me dump wax before, so I'm gonna actually move that over to where it's not, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this one is actually on. We'll shut it off. I know it would be hard to see it lit up, but I gotta tell you that this is actually stunning. It is stunning. I guess I could shut off the lights if you guys wanted me to, but this is glass. Okay, and this is actually a Scentflirt exclusive that launched on Tuesday night. You guys, this is probably one of the coolest simmer pots, hey Veronica, that I think that we've ever had. It's just so unique. And it does not have an indicator light, but it does get warm whenever it is on. That's how you're in the know about if it's actually on or not. Well, and then of course, if the wax is melting, I guess that would be a good indicator that it is on. But it launched on Tuesday night's show, and it's just so pretty. I just wanted to really talk about it a little bit. Did y'all see this? Definitely. How do you shop with me? Adrienne, so you actually can't shop with me. If you are able to log into your account where you're watching from, it looks like you're watching from pinkzebrahome.com, then you can actually shop with your consultant there. That's the easiest way. I just work for a corporate, so I actually don't sell. But I love it that you're here. Please stick around, right? Definitely. Hi, Kara. You ordered it. It is so cute. I'm going to tell you what, definitely go grab it. It is definitely a must have. All right. There's something else that you guys want to see. All you got to do is let me know, and I will definitely go pull it. I did talk about this beauty as well. That's too gorgeous to not just, we're just going to leave that there because that's just too pretty right there just to not talk about that. That bubble simmering light. You guys, look at this. Isn't that stunning? I can't even. You want me to turn off the lights? All right. Let me see here. All right. Well, if I go turn off the lights, you guys don't go nowhere. All right. Hold tight. Let me go see if I can do that. I'll go do that. Hold tight. All right. Let's see. We got the lights there. Okay. All right. Let me see if you can see me. Can y'all? Yeah. Woo! All right. Can you see me okay? Okay. Let me, all right. So how pretty, look at how that's glowing. Isn't that glowing? I almost don't like how much I'm glowing right now. But hold tight just a moment. And I will turn this dude on so you guys can see what it looks like lit up. Just a minute, and I will get it going. Somebody said they wanted to see the LED warmer, so that's what I'm doing. Very carefully. All right, so I gotta hold tight just a minute. I'm gonna plug it in, and then we will... That's the wrong plug-in. All right, let me grab the other one. I think that, of course... No, I like this one because it shows a different. Something to keep in mind, I'm talking to myself just so you know. Something to keep in mind with this simmer pot too, is there's no two the same. Okay, so when you guys are when you're purchasing it, they're all going to be different. And if you were on the live, then you were able to see that the two that we had on there, one of them was a little bit white, like stronger, more of a whiter color, had more white shine through than the blue. All right, so here we go. I got to turn it on. Oh, it was on. Was it on? Okay, I'm going to shut off my ring light, right? And I'm going to be in the dark. Ha! Okay. Oh my gosh. How about that for an effect? How about that? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? What is that? Do you guys see this? All right. If you need a reason, if you need a sign, I look like I'm holding. Do you guys remember that movie Avatar? This reminds me of like when they are in the, what's it called? Pandora. When they're in Pandora and they're like in the, you ordered it, isn't it? And they're holding all those little like things. It's probably because I'm in here and it's dark by myself. You guys should see my blending bar sign. It's all lit up pink and everything. Pretty cool. Yes. Isn't that amazing? If you needed a reason to go get Scent Flirt, here's your sign right here. This is your sign. I'm holding your sign. Did everyone, you need it? I'm telling you, Heidi, it is awesome. Listen, if y'all order this today or the bubble, either one, let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. Remember, I'm feeling gifting today. Gifting, definitely let me know. I'm telling you, I might need that. Like, we need to do, like, how fun is that? Isn't that fun? Is it just me or is that really fun? I'm obsessed. All right, all right, maybe we just need to leave, except for I need to turn the lights on. All right, hold on. So hopefully everybody saw it. In the event that you didn't buy the huge tree, I know, right, Kima? Okay, let me turn the lights, at least my ring light back on, so I'm not sitting in here in the dark. How fun. Woo! Okay, all right, that's bright. All right, give me just a moment. I'm gonna go turn back on the overhead lights. That was fun. Let's do that again. We'll definitely do that again. All right. In case you need to see something else, all you guys got to do is ask. I am more than happy to go grab anything. I actually have a whole set in here. So like if you want to see something, I'm happy to go grab it from the other side and so forth. Man, that makes a difference. It's like I can see again. How about that? Who's ordering that? Was that not the prettiest thing? Fun. All right, let's keep it going. Anything else you want to see, just keep it, this is pretty. Plumeria Fields, next up. Aloha Flower, Butterfly Kisses, and Clean Comforts. Aloha Flower, Butterfly Kisses. Surely I brought it out. I know I did. Butterfly Kisses. There it is. And what was the last one? Clean Comforts. It was right in front of my face. It was. Clean Comforts. Okay. So this is another jasmine recipe, of course, and amber, and then a little bit of that Aloha Flower. What's up, Amy? How are you? So definitely, you ordered it? Yeah, definitely. Christina, or Veronica. It looks like Veronica. If you go over and watch from pinkseabearhome.com, then you can actually watch and shop at the same time. It's the easiest way. So, all right, let's go. Let's keep it going. So Butterfly Kisses, we're going to pull amber from. You got floral, amber, and wood, right? That is your first fragrance with this one. And this one's called Plumeria Fields. And then we're going to mix in a little bit of Clean Comforts, which is your warm jasmine, your sage, and your amber. And then I'm following it up with some Aloha Flower. The reason I picked this one was because it has the gorgeous Plumeria, Bright Mandarin, and Smooth Wood. All right, so all three of these I'm calling Plumeria Fields. Definitely a must-have recipe. This is going to be really pretty. Trust me. I think I did this one, actually put this one in a bag already just to make sure that I liked it. You're welcome. You had to go grab another one. Yeah, it's pretty. I do. I had total, isn't it funny how stuff like, I was thinking, man, this is like Pandora. Like I'm in Pandora, right? Or not Pandora. Well, yeah, Pandora, but from Avatar. I felt like we went to Pandora in Animal Kingdom when we took the kids to Disney. I don't know. My gosh, it's been now 6 years ago. And that was like the coolest. I think I'm obsessed. I loved Animal Kingdom the most out of all of them. That was my favorite. That's gorgeous. That's really pretty. Definitely a must make. Yeah, so I think I just couldn't even believe how amazing. Walt Disney World, of course, is amazing in itself, but Animal Kingdom was by far my favorite. So it reminded me of being in Pandora in that moment. So definitely. I would have ordered both the bubble light and the LED, but my decoder isn't blue. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's nice is that, we have all different kinds of stuff always coming out. So Tara, so tune in. We'll be live again, with another new collection. It'll be, I think, the 3rd of June. I think that's the next primetime show. So definitely tune in, just in 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks, actually. Those shows are always the 1st and the 3rd Tuesday of every single month. In case you are just new and you've never seen it before, that's kind of fun. That's when we launch our brand new collections. And then we have a vault show next Thursday is our vault show. Y'all know how I feel about the vault show. A lot of fun stuff. Definitely always a must-have. All right. Plumeria Fields, Butterfly Kisses, Clean Comforts, and Aloha Flower. All right. We were talking about jasmine and all the ways that we can use jasmine today. I'm going to leave that Clean Comforts out, and I'm going to pull a straight jasmine fragrance that came off of a vault show, Twilight Jasmine. I'm also going to pull another favorite of mine, which is Pink-tastic, right? Another fragrance that has amber in it. Twilight Jasmine is straightforward, the most jasmine-y fragrance. That's not really a word, but I'm going to call it a word. Jasmine-y fragrances that we have. Okay, so your notes are white jasmine and sweet musk. It is basically straight jasmine, and it is gorgeous. Love it. I think I have one. Actually, let's mix with this one. This is a little bit lesser. I need to use the rest of this one anyway. So Twilight Jasmine, okay, is your base. I'm going to use a little Clean Comforts, and then I'm grabbing the infamous Pink-tastic. Pink-tastic is fresh raspberry, notes of fresh raspberry, notes of creamy floral with amber. So all 3 of those are going to combine today to make Sweet Pink Chiffon. I got one of my packages today. Awesome! I love it. And you got it, you ordered the whale, and I couldn't help it. It was so cute. It is cute, Taryn. Hi, Jody. How are you today? Good to see everybody today. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday so far. We were talking a little bit about Memorial Day, too, about what y'all are doing. I can't believe it's already here. It's the end of May. Isn't it crazy? We have a Memorial Day party to go to. If we, hopefully, we can make it there. And then we are going to be pretty knee-deep in car shopping. So, not fun. Not really totally fun, but don't really have a choice. That's, wow. Right, well, I knew I would love this one. All right, I didn't make this one before. I just thought that it would roll well together. I'm going to tell you why this is good for multiple reasons. This is like a perfume smell, but what I think I like the most about it, Sweet Pink Chiffon, is the Pink-tastic because it's pulling amber. This is really good, you guys. It's a good one. Sweet Pink Chiffon, Pink-tastic, Clean Comforts, and Twilight Jasmine. This would be good in a body care fragrance. This is really feminine. Definitely one of those. Make it if you have the means to do so. Aloha Flower and Butterfly Kisses. You know what? I would pull in some Pink-tastic and actually add that up to your Aloha Flower. Definitely pull in some Pink-tastic or even this Twilight Jasmine that I have here in front of me if you're looking to blend some more with those. Somebody's going to get lucky with this one. Maybe me. I might have to that might be a made by Beth to Beth. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Somebody's going to get lucky and get this in their package. Who's it going to be? Who wants it? Anyone want this one? I do. Sweet Pink Chiffon. Going in a package. Definitely make that one. A lot of fun stuff with that. Let's talk a little bit more on jasmine. Fun fact. Jet lag recovery. Okay. Bring your roller ball in your carry-on, and that helps with jet lag. So you'd have to get it in a essential oil to use in your roller ball. Ancient Egyptians used it in love potions. Hindu and Buddhist cultures use it in offerings and weddings. Okay, it's really known to be a mood booster, relaxant, and confidence enhancer. Encourages feelings of self-love. It also is a mild sedative that promotes rest. I need that. Helps release serotonin, which is your feel-good chemical in your brain, and lift feelings of sadness or stress, which is wonderful. That's jasmine. So jasmine's definitely one of those that we all probably could use a little bit of. And if you have it, if you know, a lot of times, Sandy ordered. Awesome. Miss Sandy ordered. Sandy Candy ordered. I love it, Sandy. Let me see if I can see you. Love it. What are you guys adding? What so far have you fallen in love with? There's a lot of things. I do that. I feel like I do that every PZTV. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this one. I have to have this one. So many amazing fragrances, but I gotta tell you, there are a lot of good ones, but by all means, that endless summer, that's a must. Looks like somebody ordered Scent Flirt too. That's fun. I love it. Good stuff. Oh, it reminds me. We still have mystery boxes are available on the website. So if you guys, if you didn't see those, they're really, really good. We have 3 different themes. We've been talking and embracing vacation the whole month of May and moms and so forth. But we put together 3 different boxes. You have a vacation, staycation, and road trip. And they're all mystery. They're really good. It's at minimum $60 in product for $40. So definitely take a peek at that if you didn't get to see it. So definitely a must. All right, we're going to pull Sunlit Jasmine. So I'm going to do Denim and Cotton, Lemon Meringue, and Blossom Breeze. That's probably throwing you for a loop, right? Because I haven't blended with this lemon meringue in a while. All right, Blossom Breeze. We're going to grab a little bit of that. And then we're going to grab some Denim and Cotton. All right, so Denim and Cotton's got my jasmine in it, all right? So this is going to give me probably, I'm guessing, maybe fresh bedroom smell. So let's see what happens. We will see. All right, hold tight just a minute. I want to make sure that I'm not missing out. You just got road trip? Yeah. Oh, they're sold out. You know what? Welcome on in, Adrian. That's awesome. Blossom Breeze. Italian bergamot. It's got jasmine in it too. Sun-warmed magnolia and pink jasmine. Lemon meringue pie has no jasmine but smells delicious. So they told, it was actually in my literature to mix in a little bit of lemon with it. So that's why I picked this one. This is like amazing, right? So like basically like a pie. And then we're going to blend in a little bit of Denim and Cotton, which is wash linen, jasmine, and soft musk. Denim and Cotton is, I can already get a whiff of that. Smells so pretty. You're trying for the first time the ultrasonic diffuser. You're going to love it. Did y'all see this? Speaking of Scent Flirt, did you guys see this guy that launched on the beginning of the month? How awesome is that? I'm thinking if I get a new car this weekend, this is going to go in my car. Definitely, so I can fragrance up my car and all the things. Fun stuff. It can travel with you. You know, it uses our diffuser oil, which I like talk about all the time because it's incredible. Our liquid fragrance line. So hopefully you love the ultrasonic. Those are really good. I have the small one, the mini. I think it's the mini. I have that in my front room of my home. It's definitely a good one. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to shake this up. In addition to this, the boxes, they let me know yesterday, too, that the Paisley's birthday bundle is also still live in case you guys missed that. That's a really good deal. Oh, yes. All right, so this lemon meringue, it's not giving me bakery vibes at all. It's just a nice lemon fragrance in this. This is fun, guys. This is really fun. It's very bright. This is one of those fragrances that, like I said, I think it'd be perfect in a bedroom. I'm going to go a little lighter on the lemon only because I want to smell more of the jasmine, just a hint of citrus. Very, very pretty. Definitely a must make. Hi, Belinda. How are you? Good to see everybody today. You need to get another one. Yeah, I know. What did you get, Veronica? That's really pretty. I'm total bedroom vibes with this one. Make this one Sunlit Jasmine. All right, Sunlit Jasmine. I try to usually not name it with what the fragrance, like, but I didn't do very good with that one. So definitely grab this one. All the things. So you got Blossom Breeze, Lemon Meringue Pie, and Denim and Cotton. Lemon Meringue Pie, fun fragrance because not only could you use it in something like this where you blend it with floral, but then you could put it in and it's bakery and it smells like you've been baking all day. So definitely another good one. Lemon meringue, yeah, it's pretty strong, Cindy. But I like it probably a little bit better than the Simply Lemon because it has the custard smell to it. It smells just like the actual dessert. It's pretty spot on. If you like bakery fragrances, you'll absolutely love it. It's very bakery, whereas Simply Lemon is more like just straight clean Meyer lemon. Hopefully that gives you a good. It was lemon meringue pie, denim and cotton, and blossom breeze. Amber, thank you for sharing. How are you? Good to see you today. Make this one. Sunlit Jasmine, more fragrances. Let's keep going. Got a lot of fun stuff. Okay, we're getting into some good ones here. Let's pull out that Endless Summer because I keep talking about it. Endless Summer. We're going to pull it out first. I got to make sure you guys saw this. Scent flirters. If you're not a scent flirter, then you need to join the club. All right. Here's your sign again. Endless Summer body lotion spray. Let me talk. Can you explain more about the mystery box? So it's basically all those mystery boxes. They have all different kinds of products. It's exactly what it is. They're themed to, so there's one that is a vacation themed, mystery box vacation theme. Okay. And then, so I want you to think anything that you would take on vacation, that's what you're going to take in, that's what's going to be in the box. Anything that you're going to take on a road trip, it's going to be products that you would take on a road trip, and then staycation. So let's see here. What about recipe board, Hope? I missed the first part. Let me see here. I don't have a recipe board today. Today you're going to want to write them down. Endless Summer hydrating body lotion spray. If you haven't used the body lotion spray, then that's definitely hands down you've got to. I used it this morning in vanilla and peach milk. Love it. But this one is incredible. This is the Endless Summer that I just can't get enough of, obviously, because I'm keep using it. So good. So very pretty. This launched as a Scent Flirt exclusive, as well as the Beach Soul. Beach Soul also launched as a Scent Flirt exclusive. So definitely a must for the upcoming summer months lotion spray. But I'm going to grab it in a sprinkle because, like I said, it's definitely a favorite. I'm also going to grab some Hello Bloom and some Tiki Beach. So we're going to do some blending. I'm going to pull coconut and jasmine is going to be kind of like your base for this. Endless Summer. So this is a fragrance that actually has new fragrances in it, which would be this, and has the jasmine. So it's got a little bit of both. Endless Summer, you've got aqua minerals, cocoa water, and warm sugar. That's what we're starting with. This is a stunning fragrance. It's my favorite. It's strong. It's wonderful. It's all of the things. Tiki Beach is like basically your perfect coconut. Woody coconut, sugared apple, white florals with a little bit of Hello Bloom. Your Hello Bloom launched back in April. It's your orange flower, white gardenia with your jasmine. So definitely a really nice fragrance. I'm calling this one Island Smells. Okay. Island Smells is what we're calling this one. So definitely a must-have. Must-have. Thank you for the gifts. You guys are so kind. Tiki Beach is so pretty, isn't it? But Brianna, if you like Tiki Beach, you're going to fall in love hardcore with that Endless Summer. If you are a coconut lover, I encourage you to go grab some Endless Summer. It is wonderful. Wonderful. That is wonderful. Wonderful. I knew it would be. All right, so we're pulling the jasmine again from the Hello Bloom, and then I'm getting coconut from the other two. Very, very pretty fragrance. I feel like the two of these, the Tiki Beach, the Endless Summer, because they're both coconut bases, they would go well together regardless. Definitely fun. Making sure I'm not missing any comments. So yeah. Oh, I like that a lot. I do. It's just that. Oh, it smells so good. All right. So Island Smells. Definitely give that one a go. Definitely make that one and all of them. We're gonna start pulling. Ooh, Petal Whispers. Okay, now I'm getting better. I'm improving my game with the naming. All right, let me see here. So we're gonna grab Daisy. Where did it go? Daisy Dreams. All right, so Daisy Dreams is my jasmine fragrance for this next one. And then after I make this one, I'm going to talk about some other things that are exciting me that I'm looking at right now. Daisy Dreams Buttercream Bloom, Boho Flowers, and Beach Soul. All right, Beach Soul, Boho Flowers, And then we've got some Buttercream Bloom. I want to say Buttercream Bloom might be sold out. Very pretty fragrance. I wasn't exactly sure. Vanilla, jasmine, and peach are your fragrance notes. I like this one a lot. It's a very pretty fragrance. We're going to use, this has got 4 fragrances in this recipe. All right, so Beach Soul is your base. I had somebody asking about this at the very beginning. You've got notes of freesia, warm sugar, and amber, followed up with Daisy Dreams, which is your jasmine, pear, violet. Boho Flowers, this got a lot of jasmine in it. Jasmine, wild amber, and rosewood. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance right here. Gorgeous fragrance alert. Love that one. Very, very pretty. And then the Buttercream Bloom. I'm calling this one Petal Whispers. Petal Whispers. All right. I want to hear from y'all. What was it what product was your favorite from Tuesday? What was your favorite from Tuesday? What did you guys like the most? Just out of curiosity. I loved it all. I always love it all. I always feel like those launches are just so much fun. Definitely the place to be. What did you guys like the most? This Blue Bubbles, did you see that? I thought that was pretty awesome. The LED simmer pot was pretty cool. The body lotion sprays are always a hit. The Whale Tail was a return from the beginning of the month, but that one's been good. Hey, hey, hey. Are you talking about this one? Isn't it cute? I love it. Definitely a must-have. Hi, Connor. Good to see you. Yes, just ordered the LED. Barbara, you're going to love it. It's so cute. You know what? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, Petal Whispers, another hot recipe alert. Buttercream Bloom, Boho Flowers, Daisy Dreams, and Beach Soul. Absolutely amazing. The new warmer yes, Endless Summer. See, yes, it was so good. The warmer was probably top of the charts. The Blend Bash. Everybody loved the Blend Bash because it was all those amazing fragrances. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Petal Whispers. Definitely do that one. Okay. All right. What else do we have? The whale was adorable. Did you all see that simmer pot that I think I talked about it yesterday? The green mosaic simmer pot. Did you guys see that? I can go grab it. If you want me to go grab it, I will. It's pretty awesome. It was it was a new launch. I'm just gonna go grab it. I can't talk about it and not go grab it because it's over here across the room. Fantastic, and I'm gonna grab a couple of other things. So I gotta say, and I say this all the time when I'm live, that whatever is in here smells wonderful. That's that. What is that? I gotta think about what this one is. Summer Sands. That's what's in this one. But look at that. Isn't that stunning? I don't know if everybody saw that. I just want to make sure y'all saw that one. Another awesome simmer pot, right? Like the colors in this are gorgeous. What was I saying? Oh, what I love about Pink Zebra is that you have multiple ways to fragrance your spaces, okay? So if I am somebody that is absolutely in love with candle wax, I've got it. If I love a good room spray, I've got it. If I love to diffuse oils, I've got it. Whatever I want. If I want, if I fall in love with a fragrance and I feel like I need it in multiple formats, I can do that. All of the things, right? And so what I love about it is, and I talked about this on live, is that look at this. So I've got Beach Soul, not only came out in a wax sprinkle, right, which is the bread and butter of our company, also came out in a room spray and a diffuser oil. So for my diffuser love and heart, I'm happy, right? Because diffuser oil love and heart, I swear by this stuff. So good. Wall hugs are my jam. Definitely that ultrasonic is really good. The sleek black wireless is good. But I have it, right? And I gotta say, sometimes I'm like, okay, it is a beautiful day to use my simmer pot, right? Especially in our front living room. I talk about him all the time. I really need to bring in my old man bulldog. You guys would absolutely love him. I should totally do that. I need to do that. I got to figure out a good day to do so. But he's a riot. And so, where he stays, both of our dogs, they don't go very far from the food bowl. We have 2 English bulldogs. Not very far at all. I love it that our products are safe for them first and foremost. They're also safe for my human children. But they don't go very far from the food bowl. They go to the living room, right? And they're on the couch. Okay. And so he sits there And I have this, right? And so it's like, I do have the fragrance of the wax that fills my living room. But I also like this because it's like an added punch. And I can set this right next to him and it does not bother him with my diffuser oil. Or if I'm leaving and I want to refresh the room, I've got it in a very concentrated, effortless way to fragrance, which is our room spray. Gotta love those. I tell you what, and sometimes I'll wave it. I love it. So that's Beach Soul. I love that one. That one makes me smile. It smells so good. So definitely check it out. Tropical Sun Shower in an oil. Send that into ideas and feedback. I think that would that would be a good vault show fragrance. Definitely one, right? Okay. So take a peek at that. I just feel like that one needs some love. I absolutely love that color. There were so many gorgeous warmers that launched on the show. Unique too, right? Like, this is really cool. This one here, like, look at that one, right? And obviously it's awesome with the heron, but even by itself, definitely screams summer, doesn't it? This is the Blue Bubbles. So a lot of pretty, I think a lot of people actually bought this exact set Tuesday because it was so gorgeous. All right, we've got a few more recipes that I want to do. Of course, I'm going to have some for you tomorrow. Somebody was asking me about, I believe, Luxe Comfort. So whoever that was, this recipe is for you. This is a great way. We're going to tone down Luxe Comfort with some jasmine. So I'm going to pull out some Clean Comfort. I'm also going to pull out some Twilight Jasmine, which is the one that I've been blending with the most today. I thought I had a little bit left. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. I guess that's not here. And then we're going to use, what's the last one? So Twilight Jasmine, Clean Comforts, and Luxe Comfort. Luxe Comfort, Luxe Comfort. Okay. So the three of these are what I'm going to use here. Somebody was asking me about Luxe Comfort a little bit ago. What I think this is going to be probably the best recipe that I think I've made today. And here's why. Because this is all of the things that I love. Sandalwood, it's got vanilla, it's got sage, that's Luxe Comfort, but I also have the Twilight Jasmine, so the straight jasmine, and then I have the jasmine and Clean Comforts and amber. So this fragrance is called Moonlit Bloom. So somebody asking about Luxe Comfort, here you go. This recipe is for you. Moonlit Bloom, Twilight Jasmine, Clean Comforts, and Luxe Comforts. Hands down going to be beautiful. Trust me on this one. You're going to want to make it. Definitely a must have. So tomorrow, hey Misha, what's up girl? I see you. How are you? What's happening? What's happening? Make sure I'm not missing out. Yeah, you're going to switch yours out? Yeah, okay. All right. All right, so how are we doing on the Book of Faces? Just checking in on you guys too. All right, so starting off with a couple scoops of each one of these. And then we're going to come in with a couple scoops of, that's Luxe Comfort, Twilight Jasmine, and then Clean Comforts. Definitely, what is happening? How are you? Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. How you been? Yep, that's my favorite. Nobody's getting this one. I'll make another one, but Beth's going to get this one. Oh, all right. Moonlit Bloom. This is like a gorgeous perfume. This is a prime example of taking jasmine and making it a, definitely like one of those body care high-end perfume smells. You mix this together. I would totally put this in a bedroom, in a spare bedroom, in a living room, anywhere that I want it to smell. It's very feminine, very light. It's not overly strong, but it's very pretty. Moonlit Bloom. Very, very pretty. Very, very much a must-make recipe. You got married. Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we've got those three fragrances in here. Definitely must make. A lot of love for that. Tomorrow, we're going to go in great detail about jasmine and so forth. So we've been doing lots of education. Is there anything I want to make sure that I don't miss out on anyone that didn't get to see the launch on Tuesday? That's the end of my recipes for today, but I'll probably have more fun tomorrow because you guys know how we do things and so forth. So stay tuned for tomorrow. But did you guys miss out on any, you got a wedding? Jen ordered. Let's see what Jen ordered. Anyone else ordering? That would be fun. If you placed an order, let me know. If you place an order, let me know. I want to hear from you. Definitely let me know. All right, let's see here. What'd you order, Jen? That's exciting. Definitely. Which, are you talking about this one that's beautiful or the LED? I got your order, George. That's awesome. So many pretty things. Barbara said she did. Barbara, you did? Barbara, what did Barbara order? Barbara got that blue art glass. Yes, Barbara. That's awesome. I love it. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I loved it whenever you guys talk to me about when you place orders. It just makes it kind of fun because I have a way to see it. They're probably regretting giving me that all of that. All righty. Let's see here. All right. Making sure I'm missing out. All right. Let's see here. So tomorrow we're going to go into great detail about more so on Jasmine. As always, if there's something that you guys want to see, Jen says she got the warmer, the heron, and the bubble light, and some bags. Isn't it gorgeous, Jessica? Yeah, this one launched on Tuesday, and it's of course you always have your choice of base. If anyone is just tuning in for the very first time, I gotta say this is a simmering light, right? So we talk about them here all the time at Pink Zebra. This is one of two different warmers that we feature. You always have your choice of base. This is antique white. We also have wood grain. Wood grain, it just kind of depends on the person on whatever one, fits your decor. I like the antique white for different reasons. I like the wood grain. It depends on the color of the light a lot of times. But this is art, gorgeous, right? Glass. You have a bubble on the outside, as you can see. I'm going to shut it off so you guys can see it off. It's a gorgeous color. Yeah, you like it better with white? Isn't that pretty? Very, very pretty color. Even shut off, it's gorgeous. I love that our lights are so decorative and so beautiful. And then it can pair up with any accent shade. I think, hold tight. Let me go get something. I forgot I wanted to show you. This is the prettiest accent shade ever. We did this on PZTV. This is called the Capizzi Shell accent shade. All right. So you have different shells in here, right? Obviously. These are all like mother of pearl, white in color and black. But I want to set this over the top of that. I want you guys to see how gorgeous that is. Is that not the prettiest? Look at that. We did that on PZTV, and I got to say, that is right there. That is stunning. So, so pretty. I love how our accent shades add so much decor. Isn't it though? I'm telling you. So in case you needed a reason to go grab it today, there's your sign. That is beautiful. Beautiful. That and that LED simmer pot. Right? I'm happy to go grab more stuff. I will be back, like I said, tomorrow. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. I'll be live at 12 p.m. like I always am. If you are not following us, I encourage you to also give us a follow on, we are across all social media platforms. We would love to connect with you. We are Pink Zebra, your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance. And I'm Beth, and I like to hang out with you guys, my buddies. All right, I'm going to go. And tomorrow, we're going to be back. So more talk on Jasmine. So you guys have a good Thursday, right? Thanks for